All right, peace and black power. Peace and black power, African family. So I'm not gonna be up here long, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't even like doing these type of videos, like these, I guess you could say motivational type of videos. Although we need motivation, we should always, provide motivation to our people. But I feel like I'm not the type of person to do those type of videos, because to me, I just feel corny doing it. Like I feel like I don't know necessarily the right things to say to provide motivation for African people, right? Because everybody has their lane. Everybody moves in which they best in doing it. For me, I just feel personally that I'm good at history and other things like that. But as the old saying goes, as we say in Instagram world, Facebook world, somebody needs to hear this. Okay, so whoever needs to hear this, this is for you, right? So first and foremost, thank you for everybody who purchased a copy of the history children's book, Haiti and Her Friends, right? And that's kind of why I came up here today to talk about this, right? So so far I'm almost through a first box, right? Hold on. I'm almost through my first box. First box is almost done, right? Well, not almost done, but I sold, quite a few books, right? As you can see, there's what, 48 books in there. So, I sold, a good amount of books. Let me just say that, a good amount of books. Out of 48, I sold about maybe about 30 books, right? Now, I say that to say this, the majority of people who purchase books are people I don't even know. People I've never met in my life. People that I've associated with just basically on social media, right? Has purchased the book. People that I know, right? I would say out of 30-something books that I've sold thus far, I can say maybe 5 people that I know personally and family members have purchased a book. And I say that not to demean or put down anybody, but I'm just saying this for anybody who feels like you're not being supported. Anybody who feels like you don't have anybody in your corner. You got to understand that there are people out there that fuck with you that never even met you, that got your back, that you ain't never even seen before. Don't worry about the people who not supporting you. You need to worry about and show love and respect to the people who are supporting you. Don't worry about your mama who say you can't do it. Don't worry about your daddy who beating you down, or your sister who say you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish. Understand, there's always going to be somebody out there that fuck with you. These people around me, they know my story. They know what I've been through. 7-time felon, 10th grade dropout. They know I was homeless. They know I didn't have nothing to eat. They know what I've been through. They know my struggle. They know that. You would think that people would be proud. Man, this man wrote a children's book, a children's history book, man. Let me support this man. I seen him homeless walking around the street. I seen him wearing the same clothes for weeks, sleeping on people's couches. I seen where this man came from. Let me support him. Nah. People that I never even met in Georgia. People I never even met in California. People I never even met in Germany. People I never even met in Africa can see the light. Can say, yo, this brother's on to something. This brother's saying something. I like this book. I gotta support this. But sometimes you gotta understand the people closest to you, they can't see your light because you shining so much, you blinding them. It's the people from a distance. From a distance that can see how bright you are and say, oh, I want to get closer. I want to get closer to that. I want to see what that's about. But the people who close to you, the only thing they say is, you blinded me. You blinded me. I got to dim your light. I got to dim your light. So I say that to say this, you know, because I'm not one of these motivational type of people who just be up here. Like that's if that's your lane, do that. That's not usually my lane. But I'm saying this for whoever needs to hear this. For whoever needs to hear this. Sometimes you don't need to worry about the people who next to you. Because all they're gonna do is project their failures onto you. Man, you can't do that. Man, you can't. Man, white people ain't gonna let you do that. Why you think you, man, somebody gonna look at you, your brother and your sister who lived in the same house with you, gonna look at you and say, what makes you think you can do, like we got the same mama, same daddy. We got the same mama, same daddy. Why you think you can be great and I can't be great? And it's not because they hate you. It's not because they don't want you to succeed. It's because they can't see it for themselves. They can't see it for themselves. So it's crazy for you to come up with an idea or a scheme or a way to get out and they didn't think about it. It's not because, it doesn't have to be because they hating. It doesn't have to be because they hating. They just can't see it for themselves. So again, like I said, I'm not, you know, one of these motivational speakers, you know, I'm not good with that. But again, you just gotta see it for yourself. And what the sad part about it is these people who don't support you, right? Who don't follow behind you, those are the people who know your story the most. And I don't mean follow behind you as in like being a follower. I mean supporting you. Those are the people who know your story the most. You would think that those are the people that you would get the most support from. The people who seen you go through the shit. The people who seen you hungry. The people who seen you eating oodles and noodles. The people who seen you every day wearing the same suit trying to get a job. You would think those would be the people who would support you the most. Those are the first people that's going to take your flyer to your event and throw that shit in their back seat. Those are the same people that's going to take your book and say, all right, I'm going to get a copy, and never get a copy. But the people from a distance are the people going to be who rock with you. You know how humbling it is when I see people come from different states, drive and fly in from different states to see a lecture that I'm doing? And I'm not saying that I'm not receiving any support. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But for me to already be through a box of books and only sold about 7 books to people I've known my whole life, who seen me struggle, who seen what I went through, that is unfucking acceptable. The first people who's supposed to be online supporting you are the people next to you. Now, if you're a grimy motherfucker, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, shit, I ain't fucking with you. But can't nobody say I did them wrong. Can't nobody say I fucked them over. So for whoever needs to hear this, I don't know who needs to hear this. Do you chase what you gotta chase? Chase your dream. As long as it ain't no coon shit, as long as you ain't fucking over no black person, chase what you gotta chase. Because it's always gonna be somebody at a distance who sees your light, who sees what lane you going down. And that's why I said the other day, you know, sad to say, but family is just DNA at times. We gotta really take that in consideration. Family is just DNA. We always say this, man, family be the first people to fuck you over. Well, if you know this, then why are you still allowing that? We gotta learn to separate ourselves. The same way when Jewish people, when inside their culture, when one of them decides to marry outside the race, they cut them off. Whoa, you fucking up the bloodline. You fucking up generational wealth. You gotta go. You still gonna be Jewish, of course, because we can't take it away from you, but you ain't gonna be part of this. Asians, all other cultures do this. East Indian, don't bring that motherfucking black person home. They'll let you bring a white person home, but they ain't gonna let you bring a black person home in an East Indian family. So for everybody, man, and this is why I'm so humble about it. This is why I'm so passionate about it, and it makes me feel so good that people I don't even know, people I never even shook their hand, even hugged them, are like, Brother Hassan, I need a copy of your book, and I'm gonna give you a tip. And you know what I'm saying, man, send it first class. I'll pay for first class. I got you, brother, because I see what you about. I see where you going. The people who see you every day will watch you struggle. Will watch you struggle. And not even say, let me put $5 in your tank. Because I see you going through it. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I thank y'all for joining me. I got to go. I appreciate y'all. For whoever need to hear this, man, just keep going. Keep doing whatever you got to do. There's going to be people out there who going to support you. Peace.